In a land where propaganda reigns and secrets lurk behind every corner, one man lives a life of unimaginable luxury. Welcome to the hidden world of Kim Jong Un, North Korea's enigmatic supreme leader. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a lifestyle so opulent, it defies belief. From sprawling palaces to secret harems, we're exposing the extravagant reality of a modern-day emperor. But here's the twist. All this excess exists in a country where millions struggle to survive. Are you ready to see how the most isolated leader on Earth really lives? Brace yourselves, because this is going to be one wild ride. Chapter 1. The Fortress of Opulence. Alright friends, let's kick things off with Kim's not-so-humble abode. We're talking about the Ryongseong residence, also called the Central Luxury Mansion. This place isn't just a house, it's a small city. This sprawling estate boasts its own lake, horse stables, and even a water slide. Yes, you heard that right, a water slide. I guess even dictators need to unwind sometimes, right? But wait, there's more. This place has its own movie theater that seats 1,000 people. Talk about a private screening. But here's where it gets really interesting. Underneath all this luxury is a fortified bunker with thick iron and concrete walls. It's like the world's fanciest panic room. I don't know about you, but I'm getting some serious Bond villain vibes here. And get this isn't even his only house. Kim has about a dozen other residences scattered across North Korea. It's like he's playing a high-stakes game of musical chairs, but with palaces. One of these hidden gems is a suburban villa on the outskirts of Pyongyang, part of the Ryongseong Palace grounds. Known as the House of 100 Flowers, it's surrounded by lush gardens and used to entertain important guests. Can you imagine the garden parties they throw there? But Kim's not content with just a dozen houses. Recent satellite images have uncovered the construction of 8 new villas at the Kwangsan complex in central Pyongyang. These new residences, built across from the ruling party's central departments, make it harder to pinpoint Kim's exact location. It's like a real-life game of Where's Waldo, but with much higher stakes. Each of these residences is equipped with living quarters, entertainment facilities, dining areas, and guest houses for his family and close associates. It's like having a 5-star hotel in every corner of the country, just for you and your buddies. But why so many houses, you ask? Well, it's all part of Kim's strategy to protect against assassination attempts. By constantly moving between these residences, he makes it nearly impossible for anyone to track his whereabouts. It's like he's playing a deadly game of hide-and-seek with the entire world. Chapter 2. The Golden Garage. Now let's shift gears and talk about Kim's wheels. Because when you're the supreme leader of North Korea, you can't just roll up to your nuclear missile launch in any old clunker. Kim Jong Un's car collection is estimated to be worth a cool $20 million. That's right. While most North Koreans are lucky to own a bicycle, Kim's garage looks like a fast and furious movie set. Let's start with his pride and joy, a custom-made Mercedes S600 Guard. This isn't your average Mercedes. This baby is bulletproof, bomb-proof, and probably alien invasion-proof. It's rumored to cost over $500,000. That's more than most of us will make in a lifetime. But wait, there's more. Kim also rolls around in a Mercedes-Benz 600 Pullman Guard. This car is so heavy it probably has its own gravitational pull. It can withstand a blast equivalent to 15 kilograms of TNT from just 6 feet away. I'm starting to think Kim might be a little paranoid. What do you think? And let's not forget the cherry on top, a Rolls-Royce Phantom. Because nothing says man of the people like showing up to diplomatic meetings in a car that costs more than most people's houses. But here's the real question. How does he even get these cars? North Korea is under strict international sanctions that ban the import of luxury goods. It's like Kim's playing a real-life version of Need for Speed, Sanctions Edition. Some reports suggest that Kim might own as many as 100 luxury cars. Can you imagine the parking fees? His collection is said to include everything from Maybach 62s to Audi R8s. It's like he's trying to collect luxury cars like they're Pokemon cards. And it's not just about the cars themselves. Kim reportedly has a team of skilled mechanics whose sole job is to maintain and modify these luxury vehicles. They're like the Q branch of North Korea, But instead of spy gadgets, they're installing cup holders and heated seats. But perhaps the most intriguing part of Kim's car collection is how he uses it. During international summits, Kim often brings his own vehicles with him. In 2018, when he met with South Korean President Moon Jae-in, a dozen suited men were seen running alongside Kim's limo. It was like watching the world's most expensive jogging club. Chapter 3. The mystery of his luxury yachts. Kim Jong Un's opulent lifestyle extends to his impressive fleet of luxury yachts, each serving as a floating testament to his wealth and status. At the pinnacle of his maritime collection is the Princess 95 Mai, a $7 million yacht that epitomizes both luxury and strategic advantage. The Princess 95. Mai isn't just any yacht, it's a mobile fortress. With its sleek design and state-of-the-art amenities, it boasts spacious suites, a helipad, and advanced security systems. This yacht is crafted not just for leisure, but for discretion and safety, making it a key asset in Kim Jong Un's travel arsenal. This floating palace rarely makes public appearances, and when it does, it's typically escorted by heavily armed boats. These escort vessels are essential for maintaining a secure perimeter around the yacht, ensuring that no one can get too close. The Princess 95. Mai serves multiple purposes, from hosting secretive meetings and private discussions away from prying eyes to providing a high-tech retreat on the water. The yacht's advanced radar and surveillance systems are always on alert, monitoring the surrounding waters to safeguard the Supreme Leader's location. Every detail of the Princess 95 Mai, from its luxurious interiors to its formidable security features, reflects Kim Jong Un's blend of indulgence and strategic foresight. In essence, Kim Jong Un's luxury yachts are more than just symbols of affluence. They are crucial components of his elaborate security and secrecy measures. Each voyage aboard the Princess 95 Mai is a carefully orchestrated operation, reinforcing his control and ensuring his safety while maintaining an air of mystery. Chapter 4. Sky-high luxury. Now let's take to the skies, because Kim's luxury doesn't stop on the ground. Despite reportedly being afraid of flying, Kim has quite a collection of private aircraft. His personal jet, nicknamed Air Force Un, is a Soviet-era Ilyushin Il-62 called Chamay-1. It's decked out with all the latest tech and even has its own conference room, because nothing says, "I'm working hard," like holding a meeting at 30,000 feet. But here's where it gets really interesting. Kim has had numerous airstrips built near his private residences. It's like having your own personal airport network. Talk about door-to-door service. And get this, Kim's been spotted piloting a North Korean Air Force biplane. I guess when you're the supreme leader, you can just hop into the cockpit of a military aircraft for funsies. It's like the world's most dangerous joyride. But Kim's aerial luxuries don't stop there. He also has a fleet of helicopters at his disposal. These aren't just for transportation. They're often used for aerial tours of construction projects. Because when you're building a luxury ski resort in a country where most people can't afford skis, you need to keep a close eye on progress. Speaking of that ski resort, let's talk about the Masikryong ski resort for a moment. This is Kim's pet project, a 70-mile winter sports paradise built to boost North Korea's tourism industry. Never mind that North Korea gets limited snowfall, or that most North Koreans couldn't afford a ski trip if their lives depended on it. When Kim wants a ski resort, Kim gets a ski resort. But perhaps the most bizarre part of Kim's air travel habits is his apparent fear of flying. Despite all these luxurious aircraft at his disposal, Kim seems to prefer train travel for longer journeys. In 2019, he famously took a 60-hour train ride to meet with Donald Trump in Vietnam. Talk about taking the scenic route. Chapter 5. Feast fit for a dictator. Alright foodies, this segment is for you. Kim Jong Un isn't just the supreme leader of North Korea, he's also the supreme leader of extravagant dining. Let's start with his childhood favorite, sushi. Kim's former chef, Kenji Fujimoto, revealed that even as a kid, Kim was demanding weekly sushi feasts. I guess some things never change, huh? But sushi is just the appetizer. Kim's palate is as international as it is expensive. We're talking caviar from Iran, pork from Denmark, and beef from Japan. And not just any beef. We're talking about Kobe beef, the Rolls-Royce of the meat world. Speaking of fast food, here's a juicy tidbit. Kim once chartered a plane just to fly into McDonald's from Beijing. Talk about a happy meal, am I right? I don't know about you, but I've never craved a Big Mac that badly. But Kim's most bizarre food obsession? Emmental cheese. He loves this Swiss cheese so much, he sent a team of food experts to France to learn how to make it. Talk about going to extra mile for some cheese. And let's not forget about the drinks. Kim reportedly spends $30 million a year on alcohol imports. His favorite? Crystal champagne. He apparently downs 2 bottles in a single sitting. I'm getting a hangover just thinking about it. But it's not just about the food and drink themselves. Kim's dining experiences are as extravagant as his menu. He reportedly has a team of teenage girls, known as the Pleasure Squad, whose job is to entertain him during meals. It's like dinner theater, but with a much darker undertone. And then there's the matter of Kim's weight. Despite having access to the world's finest cuisine and presumably top-notch healthcare, Kim has visibly struggled with his weight over the years. It's a stark reminder that even with all the money in the world, you can't buy health. But here's the thing that'll really make your blood boil. While Kim's indulging in all these luxuries, the average North Korean is struggling to put food on the table. It's a stark reminder of the harsh realities behind this luxurious facade. Chapter 6. Fashion fit for a supreme leader. Now, let's talk about Kim's fashion sense, because when you're a dictator, you've got to dress the part. First up, let's address the elephant in the room, Kim's iconic haircut. It's a style that's part 1950s greaser, part mushroom cloud, and 100% unique. And here's a fun fact. This haircut isn't just a personal choice. In North Korea, there are only 28 state-approved hairstyles, 18 for women and 10 for men. But none of them are allowed to copy Kim's distinctive do. Talk about hair-raising regulations. Moving on to his wardrobe, Kim has a thing for Mao-style suits. But these aren't your run-of-the-mill suits. No, sir. These are custom-made from the finest materials money can buy. And let's not forget his love for platform shoes. Because when you're a dictator, every inch counts, right? But the real star of Kim's accessory collection is his watch collection. This man has timepieces that would make a Swiss banker blush. We're talking about a collection estimated to be worth $8.2 million. That's right, Kim could literally wear the GDP of a small nation on his wrist. One of his favorites is an IWC Schaffhausen Portofino, valued at a cool $112,000. I don't know about you, but I'd be too scared to wear a watch that costs more than a house. And let's not forget about the ladies in Kim's life. His wife, Ri Sol-ju, is often seen sporting designer outfits and accessories. She's been spotted with handbags from Dior and Chanel, each worth thousands of dollars. It's like keeping up with the Kardashians, but with nuclear weapons. But perhaps the most bizarre aspect of Kim's fashion influence is the effect it has on North Korean society. When Kim started sporting a leather coat, it quickly became a must-have item among Pyongyang's elite. The demand was so high that the government eventually had to ban knockoff versions. Imagine getting arrested for wearing a fake leather jacket. Only in North Korea, folks. Chapter 7. Leisure and Entertainment. You might think that running a dictatorship is a full-time job, but Kim Jong Un still finds time for some relaxation. And let me tell you, his idea of downtime is as extravagant as everything else in his life. First up, let's talk about Kim's love for basketball. He's such a fan that he's buddies with former NBA star Dennis Rodman. Yes, you heard that right. While most of us can't even get courtside seats, Kim's hanging out with NBA legends. Rodman has even described Kim's private island as like Hawaii or Ibiza, but he's the only one that lives there. Talk about an exclusive getaway. And then there's Kim's love for music. Rumor has it he owns more than 24 pianos. I guess when you can't travel the world, you bring the world to you, one piano at a time. But perhaps the most surprising of Kim's leisure activities is his apparent love for water parks. He's been photographed gleefully riding water slides and splashing around. It's a bizarre image, the leader of one of the world's most oppressive regimes, giggling like a kid at a water park. And let's not forget about the Masikryong ski resort we mentioned earlier. This place is Kim's winter playground, complete with luxury hotels and pristine slopes. Never mind that most North Koreans have never seen a ski in their lives. Kim needs his winter sports fix. But here's the most amazing thing. While Kim's living it up, regular North Koreans are banned from enjoying most forms of entertainment. No internet, no foreign movies, no K-pop. It's like living in a world where fun is illegal. Unless you're the supreme leader, of course. Chapter 8. The Price of Luxury. Now, I know what you're all wondering. How on earth does North Korea afford all this? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the murky world of North Korean finances. Despite being under heavy international sanctions, North Korea has found, let's say, creative ways to fund Kim's lavish lifestyle. We're talking about everything from cybercrime to counterfeit money. But perhaps the most shocking part? A lot of this money comes from the exploitation of North Korean workers. While Kim's sipping on Cristal, many North Koreans are working in slave-like conditions, with their wages going straight to the regime. It's estimated that Kim has about $5 billion stashed away in secret bank accounts around the world. That's enough to buy everyone in North Korea a Big Mac every day for a year. Not that they're allowed to have Big Macs, of course. But here's the real kicker. While Kim's living it up, the average North Korean earns less than $2,000 a year. To put that in perspective, one of Kim's watches could feed a North Korean family for over 50 years. And it's not just about the money. Kim's luxury lifestyle has a huge environmental impact too. From the fuel guzzled by his fleet of vehicles to the resources poured into his vanity projects like the Masikryong ski resort, the ecological footprint of Kim's extravagance is massive. But perhaps the most tragic cost of Kim's luxury is the human cost. While he enjoys fine wines and gourmet meals, an estimated 40% of North Koreans are undernourished. It's a level of inequality that's hard to fathom. And let's not forget the cost of personal freedom. In order to maintain this lifestyle, Kim's regime enforces strict control over its citizens. No freedom of speech, no freedom of movement, no freedom to choose your own hairstyle. It's a hefty price to pay for one man's luxury. It's a stark reminder that behind all this glitz and glamour lies a country in crisis. And it begs the question, how long can this extravagant lifestyle last? Chapter 9. How does Kim Jong Un use his lavish lifestyle to influence global power dynamics? Kim Jong Un's luxurious lifestyle is more than just a display of personal indulgence. It's a strategic tool for projecting power and influence on the global stage. His opulent residences, state-of-the-art vehicles, and extravagant yachts are meticulously curated to reinforce his status and control both domestically and internationally. By flaunting his wealth, Kim Jong Un sends a powerful message. He is untouchable, and his leadership is secure. This display of affluence serves a dual purpose. Domestically, it serves as a constant reminder of his absolute authority. The lavishness of his lifestyle contrasts starkly with the economic hardships faced by many North Koreans, reinforcing his role as the supreme leader who exists above the fray of everyday struggles. This disparity can act as a deterrent to dissent, as it emphasizes the consequences of challenging his regime. On the international front, Kim Jong Un's wealth and extravagance are equally strategic. His luxurious lifestyle projects an image of confidence and invulnerability, which can intimidate foreign leaders and sway diplomatic negotiations. By showcasing his opulence, Kim enhances his country's global profile and asserts his position in international discussions. It's a subtle yet potent form of soft power, where the spectacle of wealth and luxury becomes a tool for diplomatic leverage and influence. Also, Kim's carefully curated public image serves to maintain an aura of mystery and unpredictability. His private lifestyle, shielded from the public eye, adds to his enigmatic presence, making him a more complex and formidable figure on the world stage. In essence, Kim Jong Un's luxury lifestyle is a calculated element of his broader strategy to maintain control, project power, and influence global perceptions. And there you have it, a glimpse into the surreal world of Kim Jong Un's luxury lifestyle. From million-dollar cars to gold-plated yachts, it's a life that most of us can only dream of. But it's also a stark reminder of the huge disparity that exists in our world. While one man lives like a god, millions suffer in poverty. So, the next time you're feeling down about your life, just remember, At least you're not paying for a dictator's champagne habit. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time.